how to grow pomegranates from seed. Growing pomegranates from seed is extremely easy. All you need to do is get your hands on a pomegranate. You cut it open, and here are all these extremely healthy seeds, antioxidants, vitamins, all that good stuff. Look at all that delicious goodness. Beautiful. And look at how many potential pomegranate seeds we've got right there. Lots and lots. And from experience we know that the germination rate is really good. We are going to scoop out the pomegranate seeds. Look at that beautiful red color. And you can do it any way you like to do it. But we usually use our citrus press, because that's what we have on hand. You can even suck up the flesh if that's what you want to do, but we're using this press so we can get ourselves some pomegranate juice. It's a bit of a tedious task, but the end result is delicious. So we're just filling up the citrus press with pomegranate seeds. Are we ready to press it? Okay. Let's see. We have.
I'm doing it.
Alright, we're doing it together. There we go. We're squeezing out all the juice. Teamwork. I like it. So we're just going to move the seeds around a little bit and we're going to squeeze them again. Get as much juice out as we can, and then we're going to plant them. Now we're going to drop the seeds into one of our containers that we have pre-filled with dirt. We just use a yogurt container, and we're going to continue to prepare more seeds. There can be a little bit of flesh on them, that's fine. Just remove the white flesh. Perfect chicken food. Okay, we ready for it again? I'm going to squeeze together. Be careful when you use a press like ours and don't press down on the glass. And deposit your seeds. Now that's about as many seeds as we want in one container. Just cover up the seeds. After you covered up the seed with a little bit of soil, just put on some sort of clear plastic lid. If you have a yogurt container that comes with a lid, even better. We have another container ready like this. The lid came with it. It's yogurt container, perfect. And we are still pressing. Look at that amazing color. But we got a lot more to press. Spread them out a little bit. Cover them up and make room on the other side. We are just going to keep doing this, but we're only going to get enough seeds for 3 yogurt containers. The rest is going to be chicken food. And they love it. What's it taste like? Good or bad?
It tastes like strawberries.
Like strawberries? Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna add a little bit of dirt to the top of each of these. And some water. You want to leave a little bit of room at the top of each pot because you might not see the little sprouts coming up, but they will come up in about a week, 2 weeks. You'll start seeing them pop up. All of a sudden you'll have lots of small pomegranate seedlings. We like to leave them in our eastern facing window, or you can use a southern facing window. We leave it inside all the winter, and then by springtime they will be about this tall, and we will bring them outside, leave them outside for a little bit longer until we feel they are hardy enough to separate, and we will put them into their own pots. Start small and gradually move them up to bigger pots. It has been 23 days since we planted these pomegranate seedlings, and you can see that they are now beginning to get their true leaves. We are going to keep them inside, in the window, in full sun, and then in the beginning of January we will start separating these into small containers, because we have a huge MLK Day event where we are going to be giving away free plants to the volunteers. Our kids have a nature society where they host a huge volunteer event, and we like to spread the green while they're doing so. But for all of you, we suggest you keep them inside. You can grow them just like this until it's warm enough to plant the plants outside. And then at that point, before you plant them outside, you can separate them, or you can keep them growing in these pots a little longer. Just make sure that you put drainage holes in if you put them outside. They are not very finicky about being repotted. We are kind of hard on these pomegranate seedlings. But when you do get them established in a pot, after they've been in the pot for a few weeks, you can put them out in full sun and they will love it. The more sun, the better. These 2 pomegranates are less than a year old. This is the first winter. And one is about a foot, one's about half a foot. These are pomegranates. We grow them in pots because we haven't found a final spot for them. But we grow lots and lots. Because if you have one, it might look happy. But if you have many, it'll be happy. And you'll get much greater pollination. We have them in all ages. I think this one might be a 4-year-old one. When you first plant them, they become a little stick. Then after that first winter where they lose all their leaves, and it's almost time for them to do that, it becomes more like a bush. And after that first winter, they just look so much more happy and healthy. So don't be scared when your pomegranate starts to lose its leaves. It looks dead, believe me. It looks like a stick with nothing. It just looks dead, but chances are it'll come back. Of course, we plant more just so we have extras. That way it doesn't matter if you lose one. We have a lot of drought. They seem to tolerate drought very well. This fall we had a hurricane that came in and flooded this section of the food forest, and they stood in water for about 2 weeks before I was able to pull them up to dry ground and put some wood chips down around them. They seem to do very well. We like to start them in November. That way we can start them inside. By the time it warms up, we put them outside, separate them. We grow a lot to give away to the Kids Nature Society at cleanup events. Pomegranates grow in zone 7 to 10, and we are zone 9B, and they grow very well here. I'm going to put up a short where you can see the stages from bloom to fruit. So keep an eye out for that one. If you enjoyed this video, please support the Dancing Treetops Family Farm by hitting that like button and subscribing. Thank you for watching, and thank you for making the world a little greener.